coming out. I got me a cheat sheet. The books that I have coming out. I just had a book released, and it's titled My Jesus Experience. It should hit the market in the next couple of weeks. Things are moving real slow due to the COVID. You know, this and that. So, excuse me, it usually only takes like 3 weeks for it to hit the market. But they told me anywhere from 4 to 6 weeks before it hit the market. But it'll be available on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Google, and all of those platforms. And I'll keep you informed when it does hit the market. I was inspired to write this book, My Jesus Experience, because a lot of people that read my book series, The Real Internet Come Forth and the Behind the Scenes, they shock and they like don't see God in it. Like, how can he let you go through all of this? And I wanted them to know that Jesus was with me the whole time. He a man of his word. He said, I'll never leave you nor forsake you. And so I write that book telling you about everything he is to me, what I have experienced him to be, my savior, my deliverer, my healer, and all of these different things that I have experienced him to be to me. So that's why I wrote that book. And it's a powerful book because you have to know him for yourself. Your parents' responsibility is to introduce you to Jesus, but it's your responsibility for you to get to know him. You have to know him for yourself, as the old people say. I got to know the Lord for myself. So you do. You really have to know him for yourself because you can only ride the ways of your parents and your grandparents for so long. You're going to have to step into your own relationship with him. Okay? So that's why I wrote that book. It's a powerful book. I love him. I do. I love him. He my everything. He the reason that I'm here. He is the reason why I do everything that I do. I yield my life to him. So I try to do everything he asks me to do to the best of my ability. He's still working with me. That's why I'm on here live, because people kept asking. I was like, I ain't got time for that. And he came to me in a dream in September. It's like it's time. So that's why I'm on here live, y'all. Because believe me, I know. Okay, so my next book I have coming out is titled Life After the Loss of a Child. And that book is dedicated to my son, Antonio, that was killed in 2013. And in honor of my mother, Flora, that just passed last year, but she had buried 6 children before she died herself. And I seen my mother suffer. I seen my mother go through all type of stuff, but she persevered after she lost her child, and so did I eventually. So to a lot of people that have lost a child, whether it was through miscarriage, stillborn, homicide, adoption, that's you know, surrogacy, you know, in different forms of losing a child, because you don't have to just lose a child to death. You can lose a child to other ways. You know, divorce, a lot of different countries. If the wife want to leave the husband, they don't get to take their children, so you lost your child. So in that book, I talk about life after the loss of a child. You will live again. You'll feel like you want to die. You'll want to die. You'll want to jump right on in the grave with them. You know, because it's just that horrifying. It's just that traumatic. And like I said, I didn't talk about my son's death for 5 years. I didn't even go back to his gravesite. I just went back to his gravesite when I took my mother. When I took my mother there after she died. Ain't that something? And that was 6 years later. So 7 years later. But so I wrote that book. It was my process to really just sit and my son was gone, because I lived in a fantasy that, you know, he had left home and he was staying in Illinois with his daddy. So it was like, okay, well, he'll call when he get ready. You know, he'll come home when he get ready. And, you know, boys, they don't call every day. You may hear from them twice a month if they gone. So I was used to that. And so that's how I dealt with, like, oh, okay, he just busy. He gonna call me when he get time, or call me when he get ready. But now my baby was gone. My baby was gone. And I had to accept that. It was really, really hard. It's still hard some days. I talk about him every day. You know, he not going to be forgotten. Believe me, he not going to be forgotten. So that's why I wrote that book, Life After the Loss of a Child. You will survive. You can be happy again. You can be joyous again. You can really live in peace again. You know, you can. And last but not least, my next book that's coming out this year is Our Journey to Oneness, How He Found Me. It is about my husband and I journey, how he found me. A lot of people curious, want to know, how did me and this man meet? How did he find me? And I'm in one country and he another. So we're going to write it out for you people. You know, I don't do a lot of talking about my marriage. People ask why I don't put pictures on my social media about I'm married, and they see that I said I'm married. Listen, Facebook is for advertising purposes only. Advertising purposes only. But I am writing a book about it. We co-authoring the book. He's already written his portion. I'm writing mine right now. So it'll be out probably September of this year. So if you have any questions, if you have any comments, if you have any concerns, send me a message or put it on Facebook. I don't know how this live thing working, but if you have any kind of questions, ask them. This is what it is. This is what I do when I have real Meet the Author sessions at Barnes & Noble and different places. I give you an opportunity to ask questions about my life, whether it's about my books in the past or whether it's about my life now. So I'm an open book. I'm open. You can ask me about anything. If I can be of service to you in any kind of way, give you any kind of advice, give you any kind of encouragement, then just let me know. So I think I've taken up enough of your time. And next Thursday, I will be on at 7 a.m. in the morning. I'll be doing rotations. So this week was at night. Next week will be 7 a.m. in the morning. And I'll let you know, what weeks I'll be on in the morning and what weeks I will be on at night. So that way you can follow me and keep up. I guess you can come back and watch this video, I'm assuming. So if you didn't get a chance to watch it, or share it, tell other people about it. So I think this is a good thing that we've started. So until then, until we meet again, remember that God gets the glory and I tell the story. Bye.